Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here again with another plan with me. Remember how I said in my last actual plan with me and my and the one before that there's going to be a spread that is a little bit more eccentric, chaotic, whatnot. That's the spread. So this was the week where everything was just not working. We had so many house showings, so much going on. It was just, I was over it. I was done. Did not get a lot of stuff done during the days because when you're running out from house to house to house or doing just one thing that takes hours, it's really kind of hard to fill up an entire planner. So I decided, especially to fill up a planner the way that I normally do spreads. So I was like, you know what? Let's take this a different level. I've been a little bit inspired by some people who do things like this. I don't say that mine is anywhere near perfect and gorgeous like theirs is, but I'm trying. So using the Winter Magic kit from the shop, I have one more winter kit to use for the month of January. Can't decide which one it's going to be. Can't decide if it's going to be Snow Playground. Can't decide if it's going to be, whatchamacallit, Frozen Lake or Snow Cabin or whatever it is. I have like 3. Technically, I have 4. But I just don't know what I'm going to do. So I was like, you know what? We're going to kind of buck the trend. We're going to pull in a journaling kit. We're going to use pieces off of that. And then we're going to use certain pieces from the kit. And this is where it's like the journaling kit gives you a great amount of options of stickers. And then pulling in like some a la carte sheets. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. So this is me being not my norm. Not my norm, guys. Not my norm. And I really do hope you love it because it was really, really hard to figure out what stickers I was going to lay where. And mind you, I have all of my plans in my pen and ink planner, the one that I use pen, and then I cross things out, and then I put highlighter down, all that jazz. I had that sitting right next to me, so I would have to refer back to it and stuff. But I do have to say that having the 2 weekend banners was amazing because one of them is not like a weekend banner. It literally is like a journaling script sticker that you can layer on top of stuff, that kind of jazz. I don't even know what you would call them. Quote stickers? No, not even quote stickers because I don't, quote headers? I don't even know what you would call them. I've seen them in, like you can find full sheets of them, like Hobby Lobby, Michaels, things like that. Like they're meant for like scrapbooking, things like that. Anyways, I'm getting off course. But I'm like, you know what? I have these stickers from River and Ink that are used for more like journaling. I obviously have all of the snarky, not all, but a vast majority of snarky stuff from Tipsy Dog Designs. And the only reason why I don't use my Tipsy Dog Designs so much is because I have so much, I forget. But then I look at it, I get overwhelmed, and then I'm like, I don't know which one I need to use for this particular subject. So then I just put it away. I really need to, I don't know, figure it out. Gotta figure it out. So clean the litter box on Monday. Technically my kids did that, but I wanted to use a cat sticker like this from Fox and Cactus because they crack me up and I've not been able to use one. I've had those stickers for years and I've not been able to use one, and I'm like, I really need to use this. Not that that's what my cat looks like. My cat is an absolute doll, and if she ever pulled that face, I'd be like, you have been possessed by a demon. I'm so not kidding. She is the coolest, gentlest cat in the world. And it's so amazing. Since the cold has started to hit, because she's like a Texas babe in her soul, since the cold has started to hit, she's become more of a cat. She meows. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I get ya. It's flipping cold outside. And she's amazing. So, there on Monday have my large like notepad sticker, And then I did the I'm multi-slacking today because honestly on that Monday I was not motivated to get anything done. Took the Shenanigans header and layered it over one of those washi strips. Loved how it looked, and just decided to kind of write out my little bit of a checklist that just needed to get done that week. Nothing crazy. Needed to fix some stuff on the planners that we released. Nothing major. Just some things to help with cutting to make sure things work the way they do. Filled all messages, and that was all messages from Facebook, Instagram, for not only for myself, but for Steve, because he gets messages from people in the plan, and making sure that we're staying on top of all of that. On Monday, obviously, emails happened there, and then there was cutting. And this is the part where I am all over the place. All over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the hardest one. I kind of have to do it going, like, I can't just lay stuff down and then go fill it back in. I have to kind of start from the top and work my way down and make sure that those stickers get in there. So grabbed my date dots, trusty date dots, and threw those in real quick. Like I said, this journaling kit was like my ride or die on this. Tuesday was a very long day of stuff, and those larger washi strips kind of just helped me block off, like, hey, this is what was going off on during this time. So gonna flip through all of my stuff here with Tipsy Dog Designs. This was specifically her sub, so I have it on a ring, her sub on a ring. And Shopify did something really crappy. They kind of not letting my payment go through for renewals, which is really, really crappy. But we have figured it out, and I just have to get my act together and just remember to order every month. Ugh. So out of office co-op day, that's what it was. I should know Tuesdays are co-op day. Worked on emails. I put down there, stop asking me to make plans. During the holidays, and this was just kind of just more of a motherly, frustrated type thing going on during the holidays. My kids were like, can we go hang out? Can we go do this? Can we go do that? Can we do this? Can we do that? And my husband, being the rock star that he is, took the kids all the time to go do things and stuff. But we get right back to co-op on that day, because the last week, the 9th, it was canceled. So this was our first day of co-op, and they all were like, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? And I was just like, oh, stop asking me to make plans, because I don't know what the next week is going to look like for me. I have no clue. Zero clues what it's going to look like. So if I don't know what it's going to look like, my husband's not going to know what it looks like. So Wednesday, because it wasn't a co-op day, had a massive cutting day, but then we also had to do some house hunting. That's hard. Switching from one task to another, especially when you're like deep involved. Did I turn 2? I got so much cutting done. I was boom, bang, boom, done. I put my headphones on. I was like, leave me alone. I got all the cutting done before we needed to go house hunting. It was amazing. It was amazing. On to Thursday, grabbed that large wavy grid circle, which I'm obsessed with. Those large wavy grids, I love them. And grabbed one of the full boxes, grabbed some, torn papers, washi strips, another one of the headers going on. And this was a day that I needed to make sure a lot of stuff was taken care of. So didn't do much on Monday. Tuesday was obviously a wash, so to speak, because we were a co-op. Wednesday had to focus so much on getting all that cutting done because we had to go house hunting the rest of that afternoon. So Thursday I was like, gotta get stuff done. Got new releases happening, gotta make sure it's done. So emails, new releases, got the newsletter out, did photos, which those photos still haven't been posted to social media. They went in the Facebook group and they went in the plan group, but yeah. So I've seen people do this where they put like their weekly to-do list, like sidebar tracker, over somewhere in the middle of the week. I don't know. I was trying it out. I don't know how I like it. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to be like, you know what? Lines don't matter. And lines don't matter. So for the week for being an adult, we had to work on some social media on Monday. There was no work on Tuesday. Steve had a chiropractor appointment on Wednesday. I needed to make sure that I did a text to my Relief Society group of ladies, reports, worked on planners, did some prep on Sunday. So this is just me just adding to this. Obviously, I can't tell where I need to lay it down. So I'm like, nope, we got to go up a little bit higher. And it literally is just me just dropping a sticker down and ignoring the lines. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do. Ignore the lines. And then I do that and my brain kind of freezes like, well, now what are we supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. Figure it out, brain. That's what you need to figure it out. Friday was another day of house hunting. Like I said, 1 to 4:30. That's a lot of time. We fit, I want to say 7 houses in during that hour. Was that the day? That was also the day that I think that we saw the house that we ended up putting an offer on, like towards the end. And that was the one that we walked into that house and they had their fireplace going and it was so nice and toasty warm that I was like, I love this fireplace. It was a very, very well kept fireplace, but I was feeling crazy. So grab that sticker from the Coffee Monster Sco because I like at this point, like we're up in the 30s and looking at houses. And it's taking hours to do and we're driving. Luckily we live in a small city where it's like from one side of the city to the other takes you like 20-25 minutes at the most. But still, going from the north side to the south side, over to the east side, to the west side, up to back, all over. And our realtor has done an amazing job with batching them really close by. She's done an amazing job to kind of prevent stuff. So on Thursday, because we were getting ready to look at more houses, we had to update our house list that we had. Obviously, feeling kind of crazy. Poked a Grumpy Bear sticker coast there, like peeking around, like update more houses. And then feeling that craziness of everything was from Theoretical Designs. What did I just do here? I was looking down. My apologies. Oh, yeah, pulling that in. The older I get, the more I realize I love being home doing nothing. Facts. I don't go out very much anymore. I really do just kind of chill out and stuff. And once again, I'm going to always reiterate that that is not necessarily how I feel. However, the emails that I'm referring to in this one were emails from my lender constantly asking, or I should say my loan officer, have you guys found a house yet? Have you guys found a house yet? Have you guys found a house yet? No, we have not found a house yet. Leave me alone. Cutting day, yes, that is how I felt. House hunting, I'm like, you know what? These are poopy houses, and they were. Monday was a little bit of a struggle bus. Like I said, I was doing cutting. I didn't get a lot of cutting done. No, just didn't. Remembered that I needed to do some co-op prep for my class because I'm teaching a class and spin all the plates. That just needed to be reminded that I spin all the plates, and that's what I'm doing. So, case of the Mondays, of course, because it was that kind of day. When I say that I did not get a lot of cutting that day on Monday, I literally maybe did like an hour of cutting. It was not a lot. And then that one is once more with love, and it's basically like if it involves pants, I'm not doing it. And that's really kind of how I felt after Tuesday. That Tuesday was the longest day because it was our first day back after holiday break. People were not feeling well. Kids were absolutely insane. And I was literally like, if it involves and our realtor wanted to go see houses that night. And I was like, no, I'm taking my pants off. And I literally took my pants off when I was done. I got into some comfy pants and I was like, I was done. Saturday, the 20th, we went to an open house, and that that sticker is from Tipsy Dog Designs. Little Daisy is holding up some fingers, and it was a bait and switch house. It was the one that was just awful. So after I cried again, because I hate this process, spent some time with the family and just kind of just chilled out, like relax, the right house is going to come by, and everything, and we will get this figured out and stuff. So when I said that this was like a chaotic and eccentric spread, I'm not kidding. This was very, very chaotic. I have no idea why I'm pausing. I don't remember why. I was like, why is that such a long pause? My apologies. Clearly, I was trying to find something. So, like I said, we did family time. I am in the midst of playing Mario Kart with my kids over and over and over again. And they're loving it. I'm loving it. In fact, after these voiceovers are done, I'm going to battle my husband. Yeah. So, Sunday, we moved into more houses because well, why not? And stuff. And what house did we go see that day? Oh, we went back to go see, we went out to one in Mount Vernon, and then we went back to visit the one that we put an offer in on. We took one of the contractors in our church, out there to look at it with us, to be like, you know what, face value, it looks pretty good. But spinning all the plates and everything, and then, just like my schedule this week, it didn't happen the way I wanted to. Like, it was literally just burned the schedule. That's literally how it was. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for being here, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Okay? You guys take care. Have a wonderful week, and enjoy.